How would you like to add an extra million or 5 million or even $10 million to your law firm? Well, you can, and it's actually very, very simple. All you have to do is answer one question. One single question, and the answer to this question is the secret to unlocking millions of dollars in profit for your law firm. My name is Lucky Singh. I help lawyers all over the world live better lives and grow bigger law firms. Now, here's the thing, you own a law firm, but you are a business owner first, and that business just happens to be a law firm, and you just happen to be a lawyer. In that order, being a business owner means solving problems, and solving problem is what gets you to the next level. So here's the question that unlocks everything. What happens when they don't? Let me explain. I heard a story recently about Weight Watchers. Now you know how Weight Watchers work. They spend millions on ads, people click on the ad, they book a meeting and they show up to the local Weight Watchers center. But here's what's crazy. Less than half of the people who book actually show up. So let's say 10 people book, only 4 actually go. Now a consult came in and asked one question. He said, what happens when they don't? And Weight Watchers said, well, nothing really happened. So he said, okay, let's make a list. Let's find out who booked, who showed up, and who didn't. Then let's follow up with the ones who didn't, and guess what happened? They doubled their sales, then tripled, then improved it again, all by asking one simple question: what happens when they don't? Now look at your firm. Ask yourself the same question. When someone clicks your ad and lands on your page, what happens when they don't call? Because here's the truth, the average law firm landing page converts only 7%. That means 93% people who click never call. So, what happens to those 93%? Do you run any remarketing ads? Do you run any follow up? Or do you just let them go? Because even if you just got 7% more to call, you had double your leads without spending an extra dollar. Next, what happens when they don't show up for the consultation? Let's say you book 10 consults and 7 actually show up. What happens to other 3? Do you call them? Second, text them? Third, send reminders and add them to an email list? Or do you just vanish? That's money slipping away. And here's another one. What happens when they don't hire you? When they come to the consults but don't sign, do you follow up letter? Do you check in? Do you send them extra value? Here's our strategy I call by the way marketing. You text them something like, hey, thanks again for coming in, by the way, and then you share something helpful or valuable. That simple follow up can bring back clients you thought you lost. Now let's talk about your current clients. If you are a personal injury attorney, do 100% of your clients attain every single treatment? Or of course not. So what happens when they don't? Because when they do get full treatment, you get better results, they get better settlements, everyone wins. They are happier, they leave you 5-star reviews, and those reviews grow your law firm even more. Speaking of reviews, how many clients have you asked for a review and they just never did it? Let's say 33% leave one, that means 67 don't. So, what happens when they don't? Do you follow up? Do you send a reminder? Do you ask again? The right way. If you start asking this question, what happens when they don't? At every stage of your business, you will find holes, you will find money left on the table, and you will fix it. And that is how you unlock millions in profit, all by asking one simple question: what happens when they don't?